like your friend do. Throw it. Bounce that like your friend do. Throw it. Bounce that like your friend do. What's up, everyone? A sprinkle of wellness in the building. Brr, 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 brr. We back, we back, we back. And today we are doing a live edition of Black Wellness News. And this is where we talk about today's wellness topics. We're getting into Nas X. He's talking about his most recent diagnosis. We're going into Shaun Ross. He is a motto, and he talks about his diagnosis. His is more of a physical diagnosis. And we're also going to get into a little bit of heavy news with the higher unaliving rate with our young Black men. And maybe we'll discuss a little bit of what might be going on. I don't 1000% know, but from my understanding, Black men are not having the freedom to talk like they think they used to, or they're just not talking. Me personally, I blame social media, but whatever. That's just my thought process. But let's start off. I am a sprinkle of wellness, and here we lead with the heart. We come with peace and positivity. We're pushing P. P is for peace and positivity. And if you want some hating mother effer, if you want somebody who's going to downgrade you and disgust you and look down upon you and treat you like a roach, treat you like the bottom of the barrel, scum of the earth, go to somebody else's page. Go watch somebody else's content creations. Because we're here and we're trying to build a community together. It's peace and love in the building, okay? In case you don't know, I'm a mental health professional. I'm a wellness creator. I'm a wellness coach, and I'm a yoga instructor. So I don't just talk it, I'm be about it. The only thing I need to work on is what I eat on a consistent basis, because that's kind of hard. Side note, I'm just going to go into this really, really quickly. I'm going to start dropping a few more yoga videos. I got to do them to drop them. I have an anxiety video that I'm trying to do, an insomnia video that I'm trying to do. So just be on the lookout for that. I just got to pick my little simple self up, get dressed, and do the videos. And here we go. Let's get into Lil Nas X. So Lil Nas X is talking about his mental health, his emotional well-being. If you don't remember, he recently, well, I want to say maybe it was a few months ago. I want to say back in December maybe, early January, when he was walking down the street and his I call them tidy whities, Fruit of the Looms, but ever since then, he has been kind of vocal about his mental health. And recently, he had mentioned that he had a personal update and he was in rehab and he's been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. And he's now working with a therapist and a psychiatrist. So he's probably working with a therapist to talk about his new lifestyle with bipolar disorder, because just because you're diagnosed with something doesn't mean you know how to navigate through it. Because if you knew how to navigate through it, then you wouldn't have, I guess I would say, an episode is what it's called in the fields. And it could be a psychotic episode, it could be a substance abuse episode, any type of episode where you come out of the normal character that you are and doing something like he did, walking down the street in white tidy whities. I'm sorry, I just call them tidy whities. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I call them. But him walking down there, that was an episode. That to me was maybe a little bit drug related, but also a psychotic episode. And if anybody doesn't know, mental health actually runs in Lil Nas X's family. His mother has well, she's been on video looking like she's been under the influence, and yeah. So let's get into what he says. This is my first time seeing this, so I'm going to be watching this with you all.
Hey.
He has such a beautiful spirit to me. I just have to say that. He has a beautiful spirit.
I really wanted to talk to you guys. Man, it was like, it's no way I'm going to be able to make this like not awkward, because it's really awkward for me. But I wrote down a few notes so I can at least like make sure I say the things that I do want to say.
Also, side note, the fact that he's seeing a psychiatrist may allegedly, I don't 100% know, but I do know the field. When you see a psychiatrist, we're going to talk about more medications. So he's probably navigating how he feels with the medications with his psychiatrist and his therapist. So yeah, this is just a little bit of an education, just in case anybody wants to know.
First, where I've been in rehab for a few months, and since then I've been, back at home, whether it's in Atlanta with my family or in Los Angeles with myself and friends and whatnot, and trying to ground myself down to earth. And
I will say this, for those, not everybody has, family members. I don't want to say all this happens for all, but I will say that when, as an adult, when you make your way back home to your family, this sense of overwhelming groundingness. I don't know, maybe it's because it's your birthplace. It's the first place that you were born at. Some of your family members have seen you. So I really like the fact that he's saying that he had to go home and really just get himself grounded.
get out of my head. Uh, I have a therapist now and a psychiatrist,
Okay.
which has been really helpful.
Amen to that, black brother. Talk about it. Talk about that mental health and how it's helping you getting the support that you need from your therapist. It's like, I love it. Next
When I
slide.
got my bipolar disorder diagnosis, I feel like I had known for like the past few years, but
Okay, yeah. And that's another thing I want to talk about. I don't know if young people are going to watch this, or people my age that are currently maybe undergoing a diagnosis that you have not been officially diagnosed with, but you're feeling some type of way. It's okay. It's okay. This life is hard as all outdoors. Like, it's just disgusting out here. Like, gas is disgusting. Sitting in traffic is disgusting. Going to work could be disgusting. And it really can break your mind down. And it's okay if you have a mental health diagnosis. The only thing I would say is navigate through it. Don't be one of them people that don't want to take their medication and cussing everybody out, because then that's when people don't want to be around you. And the more you take care of yourself inside and out, the holistic, the mind, body, and spirit, then the more you're going to say, this type of person gets on my nerves, so I shouldn't be around them. And these type of people I love, so I should be around them. And you will eliminate a lot of the interactions that cause stress to yourself. Okay, let's keep going.
but I didn't want to admit to it because I didn't want to have to take medication and I don't know, have people think different of me. I mean, I'm already like black and gay. Like, damn God, give me like
Okay, first of all, being black and gay is not a bad thing. Anyways, um, I get it. It's his story. The medication, that's what I wanted to hone in on. So many people are afraid to take medication. They're afraid to put those pills, those chemical like pills, because I will say, once you start taking medication, your body, it takes 2 weeks for it to adjust to your body. And then you have to go through the rigmarole of it. So I do understand the hesitancy. But you got to do what's best for you. I've seen so many people act way, way better on medication. Family members, friends, way better. Better conversations, better interactions, better everything. No getting cursed out. Oh, it's just crazy. So much better.
give me like come on, black, gay, bipolar. Like I'm like living life on like extreme hard mode.
He's so sweet. He's so sweet.
um, yeah, but on a serious note, like I'm doing much better.
Good. Good for
I'm
him.
doing better. I'm feeling better. I'm creating freely, and there's less fear in my heart, and I'm just like I'm smelling the roses. I'm smelling the roses, man. It's been 7 years. I've been doing music for 7 years now. That's crazy.
He looks like he's happy he's not doing music anymore. I'm going to just keep it a stack. But I'm glad he's smelling the roses. Maybe the music business was kind of hard. I can see that.
when I got my bipolar disorder. Oh yeah. Speaking of music, I want to let you guys know that there is new music on the way.
Spoke too soon. He's got new music going on the way.
Um, and I'm not getting completely to that just yet, but I'm excited to do that, and I'm excited to go on this journey with you guys. This next chapter.
Oh, let me find out you gonna start talking about mental health and holistic wellness.
Shit. Entourage, like we've been through so much together. Like, thank you guys for holding it down, and I love you, and all I want to do is continue to try to make you proud.
Lil Nas X, the only person you need to make proud is yourself. Make yourself proud.
Make myself proud.
I already said it.
So, let's go, Dream Boy. Let's go.
I'm happy for him. I'm 1000% happy for Lil Nas X. I'm ready for this new transition in his life. He understands what's going on with him. He's addressing it. And yeah, nothing but peace and positivity for him. Also, I got a bipolar disorder yoga session flow. If you want to check that out, Lil Nas X, go ahead.
Oh,
Okay, so model. Let's get into the next subject. Black men are speaking. If you don't know, it's Black Mental Health, Health and Wellness. I don't know. I can't. I don't want to put that, but it's Black Health Month, Black Mental Health Month. June, we all black men are out here trying to support. Well, not black, but I think it's black men. Let me double check because I've been talking about it all flipping month. Give me 1 second. It's not that I don't know. It's just that I want to get the exact. It's Men's Health Month. You know, I got to put black in that because I'm blickety black. I don't give a dang. So, Men's Health Month, but now we're talking about black men. Model Shaun Ross, he opens up about POTS diagnosis and life changes that he has addressed criticism for gaining weight and what he can do to never be taken away from. So it's POTS. I had to do a little bit of research on it. And hold on, let me just get into this real quickly. POTS as he talks.
I gained weight, and I want to talk about that because it doesn't bother me as much as you would think. But maybe these words that I say could help somebody that it may bother. So I consistently get this random thing where people are just like, wasn't he a model, or didn't he model, and oh my god, he let himself go, and so forth. And don't get me wrong, I have gained weight, but I also love my weight at the same time.
Okay, really quickly, this, I'm gonna butcher this name, but it's postural orotoscic. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm gonna put it down below. But this disorder is a nervous system causing an abnormal rapid increase of heart rate and symptoms like dizziness when a person stands up and sitting or lying down. Okay, so you get lightheadedness, you get heart palpitations, you get chronic fatigue, brain fog, nausea, and headaches and trembling. Okay.
But I don't think that people ever think, like, what is that person going through? What did that person go through? What season are they in? And for me specifically, some people know, some people don't know, but in 2022, I got long COVID, ended up developing a disorder called POTS. That's a whole conversation within itself.
I'm sorry to hear that. And he's right. A lot of people look at people when they gain weight. I know for me, when I get a little chunky, I'm on my chunkiest weight. Um, well, one thing I think I'm eating a lot because I got a little bit of money. And two, I find comfort in food. But why do I find comfort in food? Maybe I'm going through things in life. Hey, maybe.
But with that being said, I developed all of that. I wasn't able to walk for 7 months.
Oh my
So
God.
when I look at my life today, right now I'm in the airport. Sorry if it's a little loud. But when I look at my life today and I'm traveling and I'm walking around, so I gained weight and I'm doing things that I love, DJing, dancing, something in fashion, whatever it is. In my mind, I'm winning. I'm winning because I remember there was a time where I didn't think that I would be able to do any of this.
And he's right. He is winning because you got to think about what type of lifestyle you were living beforehand and you being shout out to the people that go through things and keep a smile on their face, because a lot of I've seen so many people go through things and they just were nasty. They had nasty attitudes. They weren't really doing the things that they wanted to do. So he's absolutely right. Get pick your panties up, pick your tidy whities up, and get yourself out there. You got this. It's easier said than done, but let me tell you something. As long as you're living, there's a way. Period.
Ever again, to be very transparent with you. And so when people say things to me like, oh, he's big or he's this, he's that, I'm also human,
That's true.
just like everyone else is human.
And we have become nasty and disgusting towards each other, and just disrespecting each other. Oh, you're fat. Oh, this. Oh, that. And just giggling and laughing about it. And it's just like, I've seen some of the ugliest people talk about other people. This is why I don't talk about people now. Because I ain't all, listen, I ain't no Ari Fletcher. I ain't no Black China. I'm not no supermodel. So I'm not going to sit around in front of the peanut gallery and start talking about people, because the first thing I look at when people talk about people like, don't you have a receding hairline? Aren't you fat? Aren't you doing this? You spending all that time talking about somebody. Talk about yourself. That's something I do. I talk about myself all the time. I love me because I ain't got time to talk about nobody else.
Human, and people's weight and their life in general, whether it's through weight, whether it's through finances, whatever it is, you're allowed to have that fluctuate. And I
That's
think
true.
that when you are in the public eye, people don't think that you are allowed to change. They want you to stay the same. They want everything to stay the same. They want your voice to stay the same if you're a singer. They want your performance as an athlete to be the same if were a athletic person. And that just doesn't happen. And I want to kind of give grace to people like that. Like, even when I think of like a lot of people that talk about, and I'm about,
Side note, I can't believe he's talking like this in an airport. He is getting real deep, and all I can hear is airport noise in the background. Oh my God. But keep going, sir. Keep going, keep going, Shaun.
their favorite female artists or just artists in general. I always think that people are like, oh, she's gained weight or she looks bad. It's not about looking bad. And maybe it is about gaining weight, but are you also thinking about the fact that some of these artists are mothers, and a lot of them are entering in their 40s, and a lot of them are going through menopause or, perimenopausal, and their everything, their hormones, everything is changing. And so
He's right about that. My hormones have definitely been changing, but I found out my hormones were changing while I was in counseling. Me and my counselor, she tries to educate me on my lifestyle now. And so I'm already hip. That's one of the benefits of going to counseling. Message.
you're watching that in real time. So when you think about that, when you're judging that, think about your aunt, think about your sister, depending on what age they are, and you look at their life and you're like, okay, well, then that makes sense.
Okay, so Shaun, I love you, but that's the problem. People don't think about their aunt, their sister. They just think about kikiing and laughing in the moment and being nasty. Let's drop those dimes in.
And so for me, I just wanted to come and say that because
But thank you. This is what I live for. I live for people talking like this. In my perfect mind, we would be best friends and push peace and positivity towards each other every single day.
I saw recently some comments where they was like,
Okay, so I'm gonna cut him short because he is talking a lot, and then the
oh,
only
things that
reason
you've
why
done was
is
like,
because I'm big on not making these YouTube videos very long, and I really, 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 sorry, Shaun. I mean this with peace and love. I have this thing like if your video is longer than 15 minutes on YouTube, they do not like to watch it. So I want to make sure that I keep this long, and I really, Shaun, I'm praying for you again. You are very smart and you are beyond your years, because the way you are a modern day hippie and working and thriving, and nobody knows what you're really going through, but you still put a smile on the face, is something to be looked at. All right. And as we move over to one of the heaviest topics, and I can't believe this. I mean, I can and I can't. To me, social media has something to do with this. Everybody has to keep up the image. Women are still talking, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. Women, especially black women, are continuing to talk whether or not social media exists or not. They're talking to their mamas if they're alive. They're talking to their aunties if they're alive. The aunties, the baby boomers are calling these 40-year-olds and making sure that they're okay. At least that's what I know, what I've seen around. Some of these black men don't have that. They got to support each other. And I hate to say it. I mean, I don't hate to say it, but some of these black men are mean. They're just unresolved issues and just depression and anger and substance use and just mean. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. And if I notice that black men are being mean to women, I know they're being mean towards each other. And I know that they used words like loyalty and holding me down for ways for black men not being able to express, hey, I don't like the way I'm being treated. Because they're called soft. They say hold it down, gang. And then everything is all masked with drugs and alcohol, especially alcohol. But with that being said, this is a trigger warning. Young black men are unaliving themselves at a historic rate, and experts warn of a growing mental health crisis. Okay. So, according to the Jasmine brand and the CDC, the data facing America to confront a unaliving crisis amongst young black men. For the first time, the federal tracking began that young black men are unaliving themselves at higher rates than white men. Wow. Wow. Because white men were doing back in the day when I was learning. Well, I have my master's in clinical mental health, and young white men were the highest successful unaliving rate. So this is changing. The research is changing. Black men are unaliving themselves 53 between 53% from 2014 and 2024. So it's increased 53%. And the crisis peaking between ages 20 and 24. Ugh, goodness. This is sad to hear. This is why I call my nephews. I'm not even going to lie to you. I get on the phone about, what y'all doing? What y'all got going on? And I have conversations like I wouldn't know what to do with myself if anything happened to you. I'm telling you, I tell my nephews that now when I call them. Healthcare professional Brandon Jones said that the data reflects unresolved pain. People aren't being able to communicate. Young black men aren't being able to communicate themselves. They're not doing it. They're not talking. They're not relieving that pain. They think that the the peach box, if you know what I'm saying, is a stress reliever. No, honey, that's temporary. And you can get 1,000 women with 1,000 peach boxes. It's still a temporary feeling. We've had these key political situations and social pushes that affect us as a whole, he said. Young black people are feeling a trauma response that is leading people to wondering, do I want to keep living in this world and treating me poorly in this situation? That's a good question to ask. Jones added, there's awareness that a heightened, but there is a lack of proper responses. He warned, if we do not have a language to support the process, it can start to feel like there is no place for you here. And that is true. Okay. Um, it sounds like to me that we need to have more of a gentle response when it comes to our young black men. And we need to, I don't know, it's not in the, I mean, let's come together. And young black men, if you're not being heard by your counterpart, whether it's a man, a father, something, call a woman. Don't always see them as some type of item. Have one female friend that's going to pump you up, build you up, let you know everything's okay, let you know that I got your back. And I'm praying for you. I'm praying for everybody. And as always, when we have heavy topics like that, let's take a deep inhale in as we relax our shoulders down and back. And exhale out, releasing the breath. and know that I'm a sprinkle of wellness and I am here for you. Have a great day.